Hello, once again. Welcome to The World as We See It. This is Baba Shaka. I want to thank all of you who have been hanging in there with us. For those of you who are watching this for the first time, I'm glad that you're here. And we encourage you to go ahead and hit that notification bell and to hit that subscribe button and help us get our message out as much as we can. Great news coming out of Burkina Faso in West Africa. It was announced a couple of days ago that Burkina Faso has decided to leave or to disengage itself with the CFA franc. Now, for those of you who don't know, the CFA franc is a common currency that is used by former French colonies in West Africa. It's about 16 of them. And they use this CFA franc that actually ties their currency to France. And France has been making billions and billions of dollars every year since the 1960s by this arrangement. And Burkina Faso, along with Niger, Guinea, and Mali in the past 2 years have broken away from France. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger formed an alliance, the alliance of the Sahel states, to protect each other and to support each other and so on. Because, once you break away and you want independence, the neo-colonialists are coming after you. We're talking France, who's the former colonial master, along with its allies, including the United States and so on. So these countries have actually not just broken away from France and gotten rid of some of the old guard who were leading the country but acting as puppets for France. They've actually dismissed the French military. So you guys get out of here. They dismissed the French military. They have closed down the French embassy, or rather, France has recalled their ambassadors to these three countries. Well, a lot of great things have been taking place in Burkina Faso under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And this is one of the things that they're doing moving forward. I think it's a great idea. Right? Now, there are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some challenges once you set up a new currency and break away from the old currency, okay? But I think those challenges are worth it because you cannot claim that you have independence from your former colonial masters when your currency is tied to and controlled by your former colonial master.
Plus question.
We won't accept our countries being used as France's cash cow anymore.
De la France.
If you can control your money, you can control a lot of things going on in your country. Okay? So I am very pleased, and many of us are very pleased. I know the people of the Burkina Bay people are very pleased. This is a bold step by the new leadership in Burkina Faso. We're looking and hoping that maybe this step will be duplicated in both Niger and Mali, and possibly form a currency between that unites the three of them, and hopefully this will be a step towards the unification of Africa under one currency. Not saying that's going to be easy. Not saying it's going to happen overnight. It may not even happen in my lifetime, but we need to plant the seeds now. And I think this move by Burkina Faso definitely plant the seeds. But of course, there's a lot of opposition to this because removing yourself from the control of Western states, then you create a lot of enemies. And I was listening to a recording, a video last evening, and I forgot who the guy was, some guy in Europe. He was describing Captain Ibrahim Traoré as a dictator. Now, see, that's what they do. First, they have to dehumanize you so that it makes it more palatable to their followers when they attack you. So now they're describing him as a dictator, and that's just the beginning. So pretty soon, mark my words, he's not just going to be called a dictator. They're going to try to find all kinds of ways to tarnish his name, to prove that he is bad for the people and that he needs to be removed. Well, we've seen that playbook over and over again when it comes to countries trying to rid themselves of their masses, especially countries in Africa. So I want to just say to African people, whether you're on the continent or out in the diaspora like I am, don't fall for the okie doke. We know this is coming. We knew it was coming from the moment that these three countries said enough is enough, and we want to be independent, and we want to be free of France and its machinations. Okay, so we knew this was coming. This was expected. These folks have no imagination. They use the same playbook over and over and over again. But this time, I think we're ready for them. So we're going to keep an eye on the situation. And hopefully this is going to be something that's going to be picked up by Mali and Niger and hopefully the rest of West Africa and then across Africa, because we need one currency in Africa. We need one government. We need one army. We need one country, the United States of Africa. And I am hoping and praying that this is the beginning of such a reality. Okay? So until next time, this is the world as we see it. Kwaheri, assalamu alaikum.